I just got off watching my Pacers lose to Toronto twice, so I might be a little hot right now. Matter of fact, let me actually talk about that real quick too. So Depot's been back for a whole week now, and it's been over a week actually. And unfortunately, the Pacers just have been bad, like bad. And to be honest with you, it feels like we just started the entire season all over again. You know, the Pacers added a whole new player to the rotation, and not some nobody either. I mean, this is our best player, so he's obviously taking away minutes from everybody, and rightfully so. I mean, it is Vic, but we all know it's going to take some time for him to get his feet under him. It's also kind of frustrating too because, you know, Vic's been out for an entire year, and there's some real people out there who thought that he was just going to come back averaging like 25 a game on some good efficiency too. But yeah, it's just disappointing to really watch this team that was playing super fluid and the chemistry was going, you know, good at least from what we saw in the games, and it seemed like our locker room was just building and growing. So yeah, we go from that where we're ready to take the next step to go ahead and, you know, keep climbing up the East, to now we have to pretend like we're back in October and we're just gonna do it all over again. With that being said though, if there's one thing that I took away from this 4-game losing streak that we're on right now, as of recording this, it's that TJ Warren is by far one of the most underrated players in the NBA, if not the most underrated player in the league. So I didn't really know much about TJ Warren before he got traded to the Pacers. You know, I knew that he was a good scorer on the Suns with a decent contract as well, and that's pretty much it. Like, I didn't really know much about him, like I said. But that all changed as soon as he got traded to Indy. After that, I started watching more tape on him and slowly realized just how good he could be on the Pacers, who at the time desperately needed a shot creator just like him. Not too long after that, I finally got to see him play in the preseason, where he dropped 30 points in an overtime win against the Kings, and at that point I was hyped to see him in some real games. Unfortunately though, that excitement didn't really last that long. The Pacers started the season 0-3, and TJ Warren was a big reason as to why. You know, he was averaging 14 points on 41% true shooting, which is, you know, pretty much terrible to be honest with you. So I started seeing what Suns fans were actually saying about him and started to kind of believe it when they talked down on TJ. They said that he was an inconsistent scorer, he was injured all the time, and that he played bad defense when he did actually play. My thoughts about him quickly changed though. Since then, he's been putting up 18 points on 50, 40, 80, yes, 80, not 90. And more importantly, he's only missed 3 games this entire season and is playing some great defense as well. So, you know, he's pretty much doing the opposite of what Suns fans were telling me about him. So to Suns fans, I want to just quickly say this. I honestly don't know whether y'all were wrong or if TJ is just, you know, that good on the Pacers. But that doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, he is worth more than the cash considerations that we gave up for him. With that being said, TJ Warren currently has a silver difficult shots badge in 2K20, and that's gotta change, bro. Look, if you really watch the Indiana Pacers play basketball on a regular basis, then you should know that TJ Warren's at least a gold difficult shots badge. So why exactly is TJ Warren one of the most underrated players in the NBA? Well, because he's quietly been the second best player on a 31-18 Pacers roster. At least that was their record before, you know, he went down to his injury. Yet the media hasn't said anything about it. In fact, the one thing they did cover was TJ's fight or altercation with Jimmy Butler. That's all they've covered on TJ Warren this entire season. And that's literally why he is one of the most underrated players in the NBA. So as you can see, this video was all over the place. I was really just rambling, and I did write a script actually, so you know, even if I was rambling, I actually, you know, read some things out. But yeah, this was supposed to be like this. You know, the Pacers have been doing really bad as of late, so there's really nothing super positive to talk about. You know, I do think that TJ is one of the most underrated players in the league because nobody really talks about it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. No real meaning to this video. It's just something that I wanted to throw out there. One, because I haven't uploaded in a week, and two, because I wanted to say something about this Pacers losing streak, and also keep a slightly positive attitude about it too with TJ Warren, because yeah. By the way, this little section right here, after what I said about Jimmy Butler, yeah, this is like after this Pelicans loss that we just had. That marks the 5th straight loss that we just had, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty frustrated with the team. But yeah, now I'm just talking. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure to leave a like. Also subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love to everybody.